How did Walter Brennan, a three-time Oscar winner, vanish from the spotlight? The story of this Hollywood legend is one of success, controversies, and hidden truths, from his extreme beliefs and career decline to his tragic end. From his abandoned house to his surprising net worth, we will uncover aspects of Brennan that fans never saw. Stay tuned, because this journey is about a man who was more than just an actor. Before we dive into video, please subscribe our channel. Walter Brennan was born on July 25, 1894, in Lynn, Massachusetts, to Irish immigrant parents. His father, an engineer, wanted Walter to follow in his footsteps and pursue engineering, but Walter's heart was set on acting. While studying at Ring Technical School, a preparatory school for MIT, he took part in school plays and vaudeville shows. By age 15, he realized acting was his true passion, not engineering. This was tough for him, as he didn't know how to tell his father he preferred acting over engineering. He once said, "I passed all my subjects, but my mind was more on the acting club. The trouble was, I didn't know how to tell my father I'd rather speak lines than plot stress curves." This dilemma paused when World War I began, and Walter enlisted in the Army, putting his dreams on hold to serve his country. Walter Brennan's life took a dramatic turn during World War I when he enlisted in the 101st Field Artillery Regiment and served in France. While fighting, he was exposed to mustard gas, a chemical weapon that severely damaged his vocal cords. This injury was tragic, leaving him with a high-pitched, distinctive voice that became his signature in Hollywood. Though it was a painful setback, this unique voice set him apart from other actors, helping him land iconic roles in classic westerns and films. It gave his characters a rugged, memorable charm that audiences' directors loved. Ironically, what seemed like a curse became a blessing, shaping his career in ways he never imagined. This twist of fate transformed a young man with acting dreams into a recognizable star whose voice alone could captivate audiences, proving that sometimes life's hardest moments can lead to unexpected opportunities. After World War I, Walter Brennan returned to the U.S. facing tough times. He tried various jobs to make ends meet, working as a financial reporter, lumberjack, ditch digger, and bank messenger. He briefly found success in real estate, but the 1925 market crash wiped out his wealth. With few options left, Walter considered moving to Guatemala to become a pineapple farmer. However, a colleague suggested he try Hollywood, offering him a chance to work as an extra for $7.50 a day. Encouraged by his fiancée, Ruth Wells, Walter chose to chase his acting dream despite family disapproval. This decision marked the start of his Hollywood journey, but it wasn't easy. The industry was competitive, and breaking in required persistence. These struggles tested his determination, yet they pushed him closer to stardom, proving that his resilience and passion for acting would eventually pave the way to success. Walter Brennan's Hollywood journey began with small roles as an extra, but his big break came through an unexpected talent. Struggling to get noticed, he once saw actors failing to make a donkey bray for a scene. On a whim, Walter offered to mimic the sound himself, and his convincing bray impressed the crew, earning him a spot in the film. This quirky skill opened doors, leading to minor roles in films like Webs of Steel, 1925. His persistence paid off when producer Samuel Goldwyn noticed his unique charm in The Wedding Night, 1935, signing him to a long-term deal. This role, though small, showcased his ability to stand out. From there, he landed a key part in Barbary Coast, 1935, marking his rise in Hollywood. Walter's knack for seizing odd opportunities and his natural talent turned him from an unknown extra into a rising star. Walter Brennan's rapid rise in Hollywood was cemented by winning 3 Best Supporting Actor Oscars in just 5 years. For Come and Get It, 1936, Kentucky, 1938, and The Westerner, 1940. This feat was unheard of, especially for a character actor, and it made him a legend. His performances, full of charm and grit, won hearts, but some questioned if the system was fair. During that era, the Extras Union, where Brennan was popular, could vote in the Academy Awards. Many believed their support boosted his wins, sparking controversy. After his third Oscar, the Academy changed the rules, removing voting rights from extras. Brennan was nominated again for Sergeant York, 1941, but didn't win. Was his success due to pure talent or union favoritism? Regardless, his 3 Oscars in such a short time remain a historic achievement, leaving a lasting mark on Hollywood's golden age. In the late 1950s, Walter Brennan embraced television, starring as Grandpa Amos in The Real McCoys, 1957 to 1963, a hit show about a West Virginia family starting anew in California. Initially hesitant about a regular TV role, he grew to love the steady work, appearing in over 200 episodes. The show's warm humor made him a household name, with audiences adoring his lovable, gruff character. Brennan preferred TV's consistent schedule over movies, saying, "You work 5 days a week, no long layoffs." He also co-founded Brennan Westgate Productions, showing his business savvy. His role as Grandpa Amos cemented his image as America's favorite grandfather, blending charm and wisdom. This success proved his versatility, thriving in both film and TV. At an age when many slowed down, Brennan's passion for acting kept him busy, making The Real McCoys a defining chapter in his prolific career. At 67, Walter Brennan surprised the world by becoming a music sensation. In 1962, he released Old Rivers, a spoken-word country song about a farmer and his mule, which climbed to number 5 on the U.S. Billboard chart. Backed by a tribute to astronaut John Glenn, the single showcased his storytelling charm. A year later, at 68, he scored another top 40 hit with Mama Sang a Song, released on November 17, 1962. These successes made him the oldest person at the time to achieve such chart success. Brennan's distinctive voice and nostalgic themes resonated with audiences, proving his versatility beyond acting. His music career, though brief, added a new layer to his legacy, showing he could captivate not just on screen, but through heartfelt songs. This unexpected pivot highlighted his ability to reinvent himself even in his later years. As Walter Brennan aged, his public persona as a beloved actor clashed with his increasingly extreme political views. A staunch conservative, he joined the far-right John Birch Society and openly opposed the civil rights movement, believing it was a communist plot to undermine America. He endorsed controversial figures like George Wallace in 1968 and John Schmitz in 1972, rejecting mainstream Republicans like Richard Nixon as too liberal. Brennan's paranoia led him to build a bunker under his Los Angeles estate, fearing a Soviet invasion. He even banned his grandchildren from listening to the Beatles, claiming their music promoted moral decay. His outspoken disdain for social change, including civil rights protests, shocked many fans. These beliefs, rooted in fear and misinformation, revealed a troubling side of Brennan, starkly contrasting the warm, grandfatherly image he portrayed on screen, leaving a complicated mark on his legacy. Walter Brennan's extreme views took a disturbing turn with his reactions to major tragedies. After Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination in 1968, Brennan reportedly expressed joy, a response that horrified those who admired his wholesome roles. Similarly, when Senator Robert F. Kennedy was killed that same year, the cast and crew of The Guns of Will Sonnet noted Brennan's chilling celebration. He viewed both figures as communists, equating their politics with a threat to American values. These reactions, coming from a man who claimed to be a devout Roman Catholic, stunned many, clashing with his public image as the kind-hearted Grandpa Amos. His willingness to publicly rejoice in such losses raised questions about his character and beliefs. For fans, it was a painful betrayal, revealing a deep hostility that extended beyond politics, tainting the legacy of a once-beloved star and exposing a darker, more troubling side. Walter Brennan's 50-year career, with over 230 films, 3 Oscars, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, marks him as a cinematic giant. His $10 million net worth, earned through acting, real estate, and royalties, reflected his success. Yet, his legacy is overshadowed by his racist views, extreme conservatism, and shocking reactions to tragedies like the assassinations of Martin Luther King Jr. and Robert F. Kennedy. While his talent as a character actor paved the way for others, his personal beliefs alienated many. His philanthropy, including anonymous donations to veterans, adds nuance, but his prejudices remain indefensible. Unlike contemporaries who embraced change, Brennan clung to harmful ideologies. Can his artistic brilliance be separated from his moral failings? His story leaves us grappling with this question, celebrating his contributions to Hollywood while acknowledging the dark flaws that complicate his place in history.